Okay, hello everybody. So this is Alfie. Alfie is a typical pet Westie that we see all the time, okay? He hasn't got particularly nice hair on top of his head. He's got quite a long nose for a Westie. His head isn't particularly round, so he really is our typical Westie that we see every day in the salon. What I'm going to do with Alfie is just a nice little pet trim, but I'm going to show you how you can put a little bit of spray just to make it look a little bit more flashy than it would look, and give it a bit more texture. Okay, so first thing I do with all Westies, as always, is pop a number 10 on the tips of the ears, both sides. Good boy, stay. Just the tip, top third, on both sides of the ear. And over here, on both sides of the ear. Okay, once I've done that, get my scissors and just trim the little bit that I've clipped. Little bit that I've clipped. Okay, then just brush out the head. I'm going to just pull that hair out and trim the ear as if it actually gets wider than it does. So we're looking to be about at least an inch out at the base of the ear. Okay, on both sides. Pull that ear out. It's always harder on the left side if you're right-handed, but trim coming up into the ear, leaving about an inch of hair at the base. Then lift the ear up, fold it in half. I use my texturizers for this, and just take off the excess that sticks out, so that when I put the ear up, you've got hair that goes across it. If it's still a bit hairy on the inside, just clip it a bit lower. Then again, lift that ear up, fold it in half, and just take off the excess that's popping around from the other side. Okay, once I've done that, pull that fringe forward. Now, Westies traditionally should have some hairs that fan out in front of the eyes, and that's supposed to protect them when they dig. But obviously with our pet Westies, owners always want to see the eyes nice and clear, so we always clear them out. Once I've done that, pull the fringe forward. And usually on a dog that had a nice short nose, it would be about halfway along the nose. If I left the fringe as long as halfway along the nose on this dog, it would be too long. So not quite that long. Take off some length. Okay, once I've done the fringe, turn the head to the side, pull all that hair, and I'm doing a semicircle. So I want my longest point to be in line with the eye. So I can start up at the jaw, longest point along with the eye, and then come up and join up with that ear. And comb it down, see if we've got any bits hanging down. Comb it all back. And then comb it all forward. Now this dog's been clipped off, so he can't have a very long head. And also he hasn't got the hair to have a very long head. Same on the other side. I'm coming from that ear where I started. Be careful you don't catch the ear in your scissors. Coming forward, longest point as the eye, and then back up. Good boy. Comb it all down. Again, just trimming along that line. Going all forward to see if there's any bits. Then under the chin. Just tidy it up. Then I can look at the sides, fluff them up, and just take off the excess that sticks out from the circle. And I'll go over this again when I spray it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, on a pet head I would probably trim up that top of the head a little bit if it needed it. It hasn't got very much hair. But what I'm going to do is just show you how you can spray it up just to give it a bit more texture. So I'm going to use some chalk. Oh, that's leaking. I like to use a chalk block. I think it works quite well. And I'm going to just chalk in this head. And that will give the coat some thickness and some texture. And fluff it up. And then I'm going to use some super hold spray. Okay, I'm going to start at the back of the head, spray a line, and lift that coat up. Then the next section, good boy. Spray it up. Then the next section, good boy. Spray it up. See, all of a sudden it looks like it's got quite a lot of hair. Then from the back behind the ear, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Same on the other side. Good boy. If they're not used to it, might be a bit of a shock at first. I just need a little bit here. Good boy. Good boy. So now I've got all that hair standing on end. I can look at him again, so I can put those ears up. And I can just scissor. Using some texturizers. Trying to hold the ears up. Just scissor around in a circle. And bring that circle up in front of the ears. You can get them to put their ears up naturally, it works much better. And if you send a dog home with chalk and spray in the hair, it will fall out within a couple of hours. Again. A little forward. Spray. Good boy. Bring those all forward. And you're just thinking circle from every angle, so you need to look at the dog from every angle. But that's how you give a dog, a little Westie, a little bit more texture in the head.